All right, folks, it's Bingo is Life, the bonus edition.
Yay!
From outside the space time.
Extra content from extraterrestrials.
Are they here?
They're right behind you.
Do we do the introductions again?
I don't know. Do we do the introductions?
Yeah,
We didn't do the
absolutely.
introductions in the other one.
Yeah, no, we do.
This is extra material.
Extra. Read all about. No rules. There's no rules.
Chris, Mike, Dan, Jay, and the hardest working.
No.
Not the hardest working. I gotta
I'm here,
I gotta
right here.
ditch that one right here. Mom Shackle.
Hey, I'm here.
What?
Yeah, there you go.
She's right here.
Yeah. I had an interesting weekend and I wanted to talk about it. But also,
yeah?
do you have an unexpected notion you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, hold on.
Hey, guys, I don't know if you noticed this, but it's time for another unexpected notion from Dan Easley.
Thank you. Bring. Hold on, I've got a phone call. Hey, man. Yeah, I can be there in about 20 minutes. Are you bringing the guns or the potato salad? Okay, fine. I'll bring the potato salad. I'll see you in a few. I'm Dan Easley.
That was another unexpected notion from Dan Easley.
I had that very conversation last night.
May your life be more full of
There
potato
was,
salad than guns.
Do y'all have any potato salad?
There was a little bit of Beavis and Butthead. There was Butthead in the tone of your voice there.
Oh, well.
I'll bring the potato salad.
Bivas, you got any potato salad?
Yeah.
Potato salad.
So
It was
Potato
a-
salad.
there.
let's hear about
Guns.
your weekend.
yeah.
I mean, I just was like, I can hear you guys better when we have the microphones on, so
Yeah.
why not? Okay, so I went to D.C. this weekend. I haven't left town I did. I went to the beach. I've gone away, but it doesn't feel like I've gone away. Like, I feel like I've been here and really engrossed and
You
just,
are here.
Yeah, I feel like,
Right
but I
now.
feel like
Right
I'm
now.
just like, I haven't been out of my bubble, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and just every week we're doing the same thing, and I love the things that I'm doing, like the podcast and improv. Like, give me life. Like, I enjoy it. My job's okay sometimes, but it's very busy and all-consuming. So, like, just life in general.
Yeah.
Relentless.
Yeah.
Like bingo.
Truth.
So you went to the District of
It's almost as
Columbia.
if bingo is life.
Bingo is life. So yeah, I had a weekend off, and we were closed, so I didn't
Yeah.
have to worry about something breaking and me needed to troubleshoot anything with anyone or
Troubleshoot?
I know words are just I was like, let's talk on the radio, and I can't talk. My words are failing. Troubleshoot any technological stuff at work, or put out any fires, or I didn't want to have my laptop with me so I wouldn't have to update anything. But also, like, when you unplug like that and leave all your responsibilities behind after being engrossed in them, it's like
You become an empty husk of what you were.
I'm like, who am I? I have no relevance in this place.
The presence is the absence, or the absence is the presence.
Yeah, it's nice to unplug and not be responsible for anything.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thoughts?
No,
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it just. Are you okay?
I'm thinking about
Did I
what
trigger
Mike
something?
just said. To be or not to be.
That's not a question.
Will Shakespeare said that. Mike didn't.
Yeah, I didn't say that. I didn't say that now. So okay,
Yeah,
so
no,
you
I
got
just
out.
thought-
You left the bubble.
Yeah, I left the bubble, and I just kept having little realizations all weekend, and nothing added up to anything. So I'm not like building up to some big announcement or anything. I just.
Oh, thank God.
I know. And guess what? No. But I used to live there, and I retraced some steps and hung out with people that I haven't seen in like 10 to 8
You lived
years.
in D.C.?
I didn't live in D.C. I worked in D.C. I went to school in D.C., but I was able to live on the outer outskirts.
Cool.
So,
How do you contact people you haven't seen in 10 years?
So
How-
you get
how
this
does that
thing.
happen?
It's by Parker
Alexander
Brothers. It's
Graham
called
Bell,
a called a Ouija board.
Oh, okay.
Got to start out by saying hello.
So they're dead.
And they're like,
Yes.
No, I hope not. I hope not. But okay, so I got to go to a Halloween party that was
Okay.
held by someone who has a very distinct sense of style. She has rigged up her home in the most interesting way. It's an old row house, and it's like kind of craftsman style, like 100 years ago. But she has added embellishments everywhere, like skeletons weaving in and out of the banister, and tentacle things, and just like the coffin style chairs.
Oh, because of Halloween.
No, this is how her house normally is. And this is the person that hosted a Halloween party. So then everything else was like extra. Like each room kind of had a different theme. There was a Malice in Wonderland theme room where one of our friends had set up a tea party, lasers on the ceiling. But Elaine, upon pain of death, threatened everyone that they had to wear costumes to the party. So, like, this was an all-in experience for me. Like, it was just like, okay, we finally got to socialize, and now we're immersed in this artistic situation.
Wow.
Everybody really went all in on their costumes. There were 3 Chapel Roans.
Yeah.
It cracked me up. But yeah, there were 3 Chapel Roans. And it was...
I saw her on Saturday Night Live.
I need to watch that.
It was good.
You told me who Chapel Roan was earlier today, and I've forgotten again.
It's okay. I'll make you listen in the car when I take you back.
Okay.
I'll make you listen.
It was a good performance on Saturday Night Live. It was
Yeah.
good.
I'm going to check it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, so being back in the city after not being there for a long time, and being there this weekend, where we're in between Halloween and we're right before Election Day, which it is today, but there was just this, it was an eerie feeling. I don't know if people were out of town leaf peeping or what it was, but the city seemed a lot more subdued and quiet, especially for like...
Did you say leaf?
Leaf peeping.
I did say leaf peeping. It's a real thing. What? How do you live here and not know what leaf peeping is?
I'm sorry. I
Never heard it.
Okay,
Is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
It sounds dirty, I know, but it's when you go up on the mountain and look at the changing leaf colors.
Oh,
or
yeah.
fall.
That's
if you had-
okay.
if you had
Taking a
tried
peep at the leaves.
peeping,
during
yeah.
peak season.
Maybe it's a bigger thing in New England. I don't know, but
No, I did
All
hear
right, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
leaf peep.
they requested people stop going to the front royal entrance of Skyline Drive because the line was so long to get in.
Oh.
Yep.
And because of the amount of folks from DC
Yep. And I think
Yeah.
that's where they all
who
were,
all
to be honest
just
with you.
go
Going
to the
leaf
mountain.
Because
Yeah.
they're leaf peep.
Leaf people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because when I was coming home, I mean, and this is a regular thing too. Everybody leaves the city on Friday and everybody returns on Sunday. But it was, I mean, nobody was leaving.
Right.
I was like smooth sailing leaving, and it was just a line of headlights coming in. But that's typical. But yeah, being downtown on a Sunday afternoon, after the day after the party, was just eerie. It just didn't seem like there were as many people there and stuff. So
I went to D.C. on a Thanksgiving day.
Eek.
And the second half of the day was nightmarish. But the first half of the day was like you just described, a ghost town.
Before the tourists roll
Before
in.
the deluge.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just an interesting vibe to be there. And I went up for a Halloween party, so I'm walking around dressed as the as the Utilawinch 3000. I'm covered in gold.
Oh,
I look
yes.
like a complete
Sweet.
moron. And everyone else is like, like walking around really afraid of life, because, but yeah, they're a little bit closer to it, I guess, than we are here in the Harrisonburg. But yeah, so then I saw a play, and the play that I saw was with a theater company I used to work with. They did a show by a playwright named Steve Yockey, who writes plays with monsters and fantastical elements and some existential crises as well. And this particular theater production company is called Rorschach, and they have become more and more immersive in the productions that they're making. They've been in I've worked with them in prosceniums and black boxes, bigger or smaller black boxes with different arrangements of the set and the audience seating. This particular time, they have access to an old men's department store, and they're in the basement of it, and it's completely immersive. Because the size
Surrounded by haberdashery.
Yeah. The space is much smaller, and it's easier to manipulate. So the ceiling has the tile ceiling, where
Right.
you can take the tiles out and put things in them and whatnot.
very cool.
So for the design for this particular place, I don't know if they got a deal on screen, but like this kind of screen that you have in a screen door. I imagine they just had a bale of it and just unrolled it and kind of crumpled it and shoved it in all the different spots to kind of fill in the space and make it less of a square. And then they had different LED lights coming from different directions, lighting on these crumpled screen. And the screen is like this metal, so it's like got a texture, a nubby texture, but then the reflective metal, and it just totally transformed the space. It was super cool.
That's very cool.
And then they used projections on the set, so they could just totally transform it for each scene. And then having that theme of having this giant monster in a lake right outside that was affecting all of the characters' lives, which is a really big concept to bring onto a stage or into a small space like a basement. They were able to achieve that with sound effects and projections,
right.
And then the storytelling of the actors. So I'm really glad I went. It was a weird weekend.
That's awesome.
It was really weird, but there was a
very
quote
cool.
in the play. That was what I. They was like, because they had a lot of quotes that they wrote on the walls in the lobby, so that you kind of get the feeling for the show before the show begins. At one point in the play, one of the quotes was about how the world was ending in the play, which was, really reflective of how we feel now. To some of us feel. And
What? I'm fine.
We're fine. We're fine.
Right.
But yeah, the world is ending, and people are going crazy and getting possessed by this tentacled Loch Ness creature in this lake in this story. And one person is very relaxed about it, and she's like, "We'll adapt. Humans always adapt. We always adapt. When there were giant saber-toothed tigers on the earth, we adapted. It might be painful, but we'll
for
adapt.
some,
I mean, to a certain extent, but I found that to be very interesting, an interesting take on it. Yeah.
Isn't there's some scientific theory that like the human population got up to I don't know, some fairly sizable amount, and then something awful happened, like 100,000 years ago or something, and it dropped back down to something a very tiny population size, like less than the size of a small town of today.
Eden, if you will. Just two people, not wearing many clothes.
70,000 years ago.
70,000?
Yeah.
So it came down to some tiny amount of. Thank you. No, Jay's there.
Were you there?
He is the Mr. Bronze Age collapse, everyone. Jay's there. Bronze Age.
Was that the Bronze Age collapse? That was a different collapse.
No, the Bronze Age collapse was only 3,000.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. 70,000 is a prehistoric collapse.
Don't quote me on that.
He's sitting back here leaning back the whole time. He said, that was 70,000 years ago.
That's about right, though.
Hey, we woke him up.
But you're right, buddy.
This feels like a totally different episode. But the point being that we do adapt.
We do
even
adapt.
if it takes out like the vast majority of us.
Yeah, or depletes the environment to the point where it almost needs to reset.
Right,
Yeah.
we'll grow gills or something.
Yeah.
You know how we adapted the saber-toothed tigers? We killed them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
Sorry.
we adapted. I just hope that.
It was more about them adapting to us, really.
I just hope that
did it.
those wonderful, adaptable humans that live in the future can listen to podcasts.
So this experience, this experience that you had, it started with you talking about how you haven't had the chance to do this very often.
Right. Yeah.
So
I've been
then
busy.
you went to describe it in a way that sounded to me, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounded like transformative.
Yeah, it
you
was
had the
just-
kind of experience that like it has changed you somehow, or
I don't know if
made
it's
you
changed
realize
me, but I just
some
had
things.
moments. I had time to reflect
Okay.
without weight laying on me, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I always feel like I'm schlepping something somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Whether it's my own ass or... Sorry. I know that we don't try to use that language on the podcast, but schlepping ass just sounds fun. It's hilarious. I apologize to any parents out there whose children have now been completely corrupted.
Or terrified donkeys.
So I'm
Yeah,
I'm
it
like
was-
knee deep in a lot of weird Paul Simon right now,
Yeah.
and this story reminds me of a quote
Okay.
from a song.
Yeah.
Okay, and I know this.
I really hope it's
it's a
girl
butcher
with
right fit in.
I hope it's the girl with the diamonds on her shoes because I
No.
love that song.
That's a good song.
No, it reminds me of this one. The mirror on my wall casts an image dark and small, but I'm not sure at all that's my reflection. So my fantasies become realities, and I must be what I must be and face tomorrow. That's that I don't know. There's something about like I don't know. There's,
Yeah,
I
no,
think-
that's beautiful. Yeah. It was just nice to have time to reflect and to get away and and do some things that I wanted to do and just catch a breath, I guess. But also be invigorated by art again because I really I work in art.
Yeah.
I work in arts administration. Like art is
Awesome.
around me all the time. But sometimes I don't really get to enjoy it or experience it because I'm so busy selling it.
Yeah.
Pimping it out.
Yeah.
So I also had some time to go to the National Portrait Gallery, which was which I enjoyed that particular museum in the Smithsonian. It's not on the National Mall; it's up in Chinatown, and it's got this beautiful atrium in the center of it. That they made the ceiling out of glass with different sections, and each section is a different dimension and shape and size as it bows upward, and just creates this really breathable space in the middle of the city. Sometimes you'll go there and there'll be kids like splashing around the fountain and stuff, but even that is just kind of subdued as you go into this space. So it was nice to go there, and I was there. Then I thought, here's one glass ceiling I hope doesn't break this week.
I
The
know-
only
I-
one.
I know- just to bring it back to Ruby's Arcade.
Oh, definitely.
This is bizarro, but there are moments. This scene is loud down here. It's wild. It's chaotic. But there are moments, and it actually happened this evening, in which I find like real joy in young people having fun together.
Yeah,
Like that.
just genuine moments.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird because you're in a basement. It's dark. The ceilings are strange. There's a lot of flashing lights. There's a lot of loud noises. But there are moments that like it comes together, and you go, "Oh, this is fun. This is it."
A sense of community, a sense of art, a sense of appreciation and sharing.
Yeah, you're in a place that's not normal. That's not no. I mean, I think that I don't know.
Not normal, but your humanity is still there.
It seems to me that the people who put on the play are the people who host Bingo is Life every Tuesday evening at Ruby's Arcade.
Bring it.
You know, these people are facilitating this community and these transformative experiences, but then we also facilitate these things simply by showing up.
Yeah.
You know, how do you have a community where you get a group of people together?
I
Which
don't-
is a group of individuals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know any of these people either. I mean, at the
Sure.
arcade, anyways.
Yeah.
Back to art.
Yeah.
I went to. I saw a play. I
Yeah.
saw Michael Trokia's
Oh, you went to see the Constitution?
Constitution, and
Yeah.
it was at the coffee shop downtown. They moved. They were
Not Broad Street. It was not Broad Porch. It was at
Black Sheep.
Black Sheep.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Black
yeah.
Sheep. But they turned
70,000 years ago.
There.
they turned it into a great venue.
Yeah.
Did you go any of the nights they did it there? I mean, they actually
Did they do it in the old venue?
They've done it in a
The
couple-
old Black Sheep?
they did it in the
No,
new one.
the new
in the new
New
one.
one.
Where
on,
is the
that
new
on
one?
East
Street.
Market?
Yep.
Right
Yeah.
across from where Drake is living.
Oh,
Right
okay.
there on East
Oh, yeah.
Market
All right.
Street.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, it was fantastic, and
Nice.
and they did a great job. The show was great, but they did a great job of transforming that space.
I think that's what that group wants to move into a little bit. Like they're doing workshops, they're honing their craft, but I think they also have the potential to, because I think they have the potential to do more immersive things as
Yeah.
they're not tethered to a venue, and that's Unoya
Yeah.
Theater, and I'll reach out to somebody and get them on here at some point.
Have you heard about the immersive experience, Van Gogh experience?
Yeah,
in
I went to
Richmond?
it.
Was it good?
It's the projections, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
It's a little bit of everything from us.
Yeah. So it's a traveling show.
Yeah.
And yes, I did get to see it, and I have many thoughts. So how
Ooh.
do you feel?
Yeah.
If you do want to hear them?
Well, yeah.
okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess I'm assuming, though, just by tone, not as transformative as your experience this
No,
past
I
weekend.
have appreciation for it, and I have thoughts on a couple layers because I appreciate that it's a experience that can go anywhere.
Yeah.
You need to have a space to be able to put it in, but that space doesn't need to have a lot of specs because it is a projection show. It needs electricity and whatnot, but it's a way to get art to people that may not have access to that art because it is something that's reproducible. It's recordings and whatnot, as opposed to being like, well, let's just take this original Van Gogh to let's just take the water lilies or whatever. No, that's Monet. Let's just take Starry Night to the Panama Canal and let them see it,
Yeah.
Maybe it wouldn't weather the conditions there as well, or
Yeah,
maybe it
right.
wouldn't be secure or whatever reason, but this show can go anywhere. So I think it gives more people access to art than some other, than a real exhibition would.
Yeah.
However, my hang up with it was that that same thing was that it's not the original or anything. You're not seeing the brushstrokes quite as clearly. They do a good job of having the pixel rate of their projections be really
One
good.
zillion.
Yeah, so you can see brushstrokes, and Van Gogh wasn't at all trying to make his brushstrokes smooth or anything. That's what they were all about. So, but I went there with a friend who works in theater as well and does a lot of electronic rigging as well, hanging projections. And we both went through that thing with our cynical minds, and I think we probably were probably making each other more and more cynical because it was like, well, I've been more cynical than you are. Look at that corner, So it turned into a pissing contest of cynicism.
I still want to see it.
Yeah, no,
I
it
still
was
wanna see
fun.
it.
Like,
Yeah,
if you can go and relax.
Yeah, don't go with her though.
Don't go with me. Yeah, but if you can go and
Yeah.
relax and just enjoy that big room with the projections, it's a treat. It really is.
Yeah.
So,
I do.
They have a VR portion of it too.
They do.
Is that right?
They do.
Maybe. You might have to pay extra.
You wear a headset.
Yeah.
Well,
But
that sounds fun.
I'll do a little. I can't believe I did this. I went to the Musée d'Orsay in Paris.
Oh yeah.
And
awesome.
they have a room with the Impressionists, but they have a section with Van Gogh, and it was shocking how close you can get to them, and because it's right there, and it's the ones that you. It's
all the good ones.
It's the good ones.
There's
and you're like, what? I can be right there. I mean, you feel like you could reach out. You could actually reach out and touch it, but I would never dare.
Yeah,
I mean, they do have.
Didn't one of those paintings just get defaced by some activists?
I don't
got
know.
glass over them. I think.
Yeah, I think
that,
they have
that all the
glass over them.
defacings that have happened have been things that have been repairable or
Yeah.
undoable. I think that there may have been some protective glass that protected that Van Gogh.
Yeah. Either way,
Don't give the ideas,
it
Jay.
is absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a game changer.
Yeah, if you want chills relating to Van Gogh, there's a Doctor Who episode where they go hang out with him and they bring him into that room that you're talking about.
Oh.
And he sees all of these people seeing his art, and even thinking about it makes me verklempt. So, but yeah,
Oh.
that's
I know. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the beauty of that whole thing is
Yeah.
no one cared about him while he was alive. No, very
story is
few.
so sad.
Maybe
Well,
maybe his
that's
brother.
that's what I think about all the music I've ever written.
no, yeah.
Basically, I mean, I'm not going to say anything, but my God, the things that are going to happen when I'm dead
That's
Right.
like
with these songs.
I hear
Jesus.
I hear just what you're saying.
Yeah, right.
As
Yeah.
a painter, yes.
it's like
Yeah.
I know my value is not now.
Franz
This is-
Kafka.
As soon as the world catches up.
Yeah. Wow. It's going to be the museums about me are going to be amazing. And
I can't wait to.
I'm so glad.
The immersive
I'm so
VR,
glad-
the Mike Counter Show VR experience.
I'm so glad to be a part of it right now in my mind. That's
gonna be
all I
huge.
got.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
Kafka.
Probably about 70,000 years from now.
Yeah.
But what about Kafka?
I'm just so happy for all of y'all around me.
No,
Kafka? Quick, Jay, get in there while they're laughing.
Kafka made his friend swear on his deathbed that he would burn all of his writings,
yeah.
Ooh.
and instead he got them published.
Yeah.
Nobody knew who Kafka was either when he was
Yeah.
alive. Is
Ka-
the point being.
Kafka would get together with his friends and he would read the stories he had newly written to his friends, and they would all laugh the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And we study Kafka, and it's easy to in schools and this sort of thing, and it's easy to lose sight of that he's funny.
Yeah, it's like Shakespeare, reading Shakespeare and being all lofty about it when it's all
It's fart
just
jokes.
Yeah, fart jokes and innuendo and
Yeah.
Treat me as your spaniel.
Oh.
Whoa, hey.
Tucker gets so confused when Jay says
Jay-
that.
That's when I did my satire of Midsummer Night's Dream. There's a line where one of the lovers is chasing one of the female lovers is chasing the male lover. I think it's Demetrius and Helena or
Yeah.
Hermia. I can't remember. She's like, "Come, be with me. I'll do whatever you want. Treat me like your spaniel." And so I had a flash on him. I'm 100% sure that I was correct as to how that was actually done in Elizabethan times.
Oh.
I put it in my play, but it was a little bit. I don't know. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, it is funny.
Too racy for Harrisonburg. They'll shut you down for that kind of stuff.
Court Square did not shut me down, much to their credit.
Yep. That was a good show. Did well.
No, it was not.
It was great.
It was.
It was
It was great.
smash hit.
It'll be in the museum after I'm dead, which won't be long now, fellas.
Dan, you gonna lead us out of this
Yeah,
one?
I'm gonna try, man.
Yeah, we thank you for thanks for the story.
Yeah,
Beautiful
thanks for
tale.
chatting.
This was
Thank you.
a good evergreen episode.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks to Ruby's Arcade and the historic Wine Brothers building in downtown Harrisonburg. And thanks to art, and thanks to some monk in the 1500s or alchemist or something back then who said, "What nature leaves imperfect, the art perfects."
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Pierce. Yeah, good night. Bingo is Life, a post-bingo Harrisonburg podcast, is brought to you by the Brothers How to Show and our friends at Ruby's Arcade in downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you've enjoyed the show and feel it's worth spreading a little joy in this world, please tell just one person that you like this podcast. Word of mouth, more than any other form of promotion, is how creative works get noticed and sustain themselves. Thank you, Andrew Hickey, for that bit of wisdom, and thank you, listeners, for being part of the fun.